I played in the club on Monday, and I encountered a hand that was almost identical to this. I switched around a small bit, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So, who's dealer north? My partner opened 1-0 trump, which I don't because he's far too strong of a hand. He should be opening a diamond and rebeating 2-0 trump, I think. But anyway, 1-0 trump, pass 2 clubs, pass 2 diamonds, pass maybe 3-0 trump. So 1-0 trump, Stamen, no 4-card major, 3-0 trump, passed out. And the actual deal involved this hand here having the Queen Jack to 4 spades. So he can always make 12 tricks because he got a heart lead. Heart lead to the ace. And the Jack of Hearts is continued. Now the actual deal, it's kind of trivial enough how you make 12 tricks. You just lead low towards ace, king, 10, 9 of spades twice when there's Queen Jack to 4 over here. And you just set up 3 spade tricks and you throw away your 10 of clubs on the established spade. But obviously if you're put yourself in the clearer's seat, in the actual deal Jack to 4 spades are onside, you can't do something like this because if this was the layout, this hand is going to win and play a heart and he's down in 3-0 trump. So he should have been, he was playing it as if the layout was something more similar to this. And he started cashing his diamonds. That's why he changed the layout to this, because it would have been a more interesting board if it was this sort of a layout. Because the sheet still would have said you can make 12, but in a different way. And this hand threw a club. You threw a club. That hand followed. You continued to cash his diamonds. You threw a club. Cashed his diamonds. He threw a spade. And throws a club. He threw a heart. All this hand has to do really is keep its clubs. So hand threw a heart. This hand threw a heart because it has complete count on the hearts, and then he played a spade up. And he made the last 2 spade tricks, made 11 tricks. In the actual deal, this hand won the last spade with the queen because he Queen Jack to 4. But oh no, I won't be able to undo it. I'm gonna have to go through the through the deals again. No, I don't think it's going back. So I'm gonna have to redeal and then go all the way back through deal. Deal sources. Oh, this is going to be a bit of an annoying delay. Sorry. So I'll just keep going here until you'll see the actual deal as it was. That was the actual deal with the Queen Jack of Spades on the side. I accidentally duplicated that one. So I'll just bid 6-0 trump by north to speed things up. Now, I'm just moving the room here, so bear with the background noise. So, he got his technique wrong essentially. What should have happened was the play should have gone like this. Now his idea at this point is he knows he should assume East is led from a heart honor, because particularly when West doesn't return the Queen of Hearts, she's returned the Jack denying the Queen, so he knows East is the Queen of Hearts. So the 10 of Hearts now is a menace. So he should be trying to establish a position where he can squeeze this hand over here in the majors. So I think the easiest way to do that is just cash the King club, because then you can throw clubs from the dummy at will, because there's no danger in blocking the club suit. So you'll see the fundamental difference now if you just do that early on. It's very, very easy to make discards from the dummy. You can just throw as many clubs as you like. You'll soon see that East is caught in a position where they can't prevent you from making 12 tricks. Like when he threw the 10 of hearts, that's where the error lay. Hold on, let's say she keeps that spade. Hold on, I'll undo that. So she throws a club, for example. Now he clearly can't throw the Queen of Hearts because the 10 of Hearts will be established. He throws a spade, and this hand throws a spade. Now at this point, West cannot hold her 3 spades because if she throws a club, the ace 10 of clubs are good. So she needs to just throw a spade because if she throws a club, it's pretty clear. Clubs wins, the 10 of clubs wins. Ace of clubs throws a heart, 10 of clubs throws a spade, and he claims. So at this point, she has to throw a spade, which makes East the sole guard of the spade suit. And now at this point, Ace of clubs becomes a squeeze card. So if he lets go Queen of Hearts, the 10 of spades departs from dummy, and dummy's good. So he has to try a spade, then declare lets go of a heart, and he just plays a spade up, and he claims the last 3. So that's the way I was saying he should have played it. I didn't know the layout of the spades at the time that he could have played low to Ace King 10, but I would never expect that in the actual layout. I just wanted him to play it like that. I thought it was the better line. But I was remarking at the time, I was wondering that if West had somehow, let's say hypothetically, was defending 6-no trump and found the return of the 4 of hearts and not the jack, would you still be able to make 12 tricks? Because at this point here, if you don't return the 4 of hearts, or the jack of hearts, you return the 4, you're not making your partner the sole guarder of the heart suit. So what to do is declare if the 4 of hearts is returned. Can you make it still? And if so, how? And the answer is yes. And that's why I think it's a class board. The way you make it from this position is you play a spade early on. It's important to play a spade early, and you can see why in a moment. And then cash 1 round of clubs. The general idea for setting up these positions is you want to be in control of the suits with one other card. So you have the ace on another and a king and another. You'd want to play ace king of clubs off because then you give West control of the suit. So position, you now start to run your diamonds. And you kind of set up a double squeeze whereby West will eventually have to get rid of her jack of hearts and again transfer both major guards over to East. So you'll see how that happens in a moment. So can't play the jack of hearts at the moment. She can let go of spade. You can still let go of spade here. She can let go 1 club. So like if East lets go the Queen of Hearts, then I'll show you what happens if you go the Queen of Hearts. Then you just throw a spade, and West is caught. If she throws the heart, the heart is good. If she throws the spade, which is the most natural thing to do, if she wants to protect the heart. Now the King of Spades squeezes her because if she throws the heart is good. If she throws the club, both clubs are good. So they can't do that. So we'll assume that East keeps the Queen of Hearts. And he throws a spade. And now when he throws a spade, you can throw a club. And West is kind of screwed again because if she throws her heart, we're down to the same position that we were in the last time where you can now play the ace of clubs. And because this hand is trying to guard both majors, he can't do it. So he's got no solution. So she can't throw a heart. So let's say she throws a spade, and now that gives you a roughing position in spades where you just catch the ace of clubs, and it doesn't really matter what this guy does, and you just throw away the heart, and you finesse the 10 of spades. What's her one other option? Her one other option is to throw a club, and that's obviously no good because then the ace 10 of clubs are good. So it can still make, even if West had the vision to play a low heart back. It makes it exceedingly more difficult though, but it is very, very interesting. I think the only way to actually knock it is to, on this layout, is to duck the opening heart lead, because it doesn't allow declarer to rectify the count. By going up the ace of hearts, you rectify the count for the declarer, and he can actually make it. So I think it will say -1 if he ducks it. It's specifically the jack though, not the... What's wrong with the 4, I wonder? What's wrong with the 4? I don't oh, the 4... Oh yes, the 4 is no good because you can win it with the king, or with the 5. You have to force him to win with the king. So if he wins with the 5 now, you can set up a straight club heart squeeze against this hand. So you need to force him to win it with the... You need to not rectify the count and force him to win it with the king. And now he's kind of a card short when he's trying to pull off that double squeeze and he can't do it. So that would be amazing defense. But like, obviously, all things considered, he was in 3-0 trump and not 6. So I mean, this was the most natural defense in the world for West. And I just felt after that sequence of plays was the most normal line to try and squeeze that hand out of the majors. And I just wanted to illustrate the kind of best and easiest technique to do that. So yeah, I really enjoyed that hand, and hopefully you did as well. Thanks for watching.